a man has talent and cannot use it, he has failed.
If he has a talent and uses only half of it, he has partly failed.
If he has talent and learns somehow to use the whole of it, he has gloriously succeeded.
With this wonderful thought, we wish you all a great day and welcome you all to this virtual model class presentation 2020-21.
School is the best platform for students to exhibit their hidden potential. They give us an opportunity to showcase our abilities and appreciate unique talent in others.
Yes, our school, Velammal Matric Ponneri, always finds and nurtures the special talent in every student and even creates an opportunity to showcase them. And today, it is such an occasion for all of us to show signs of our inner talents through this virtual model class presentation 2020-21.
A wide array of events has been lined up for today's program. We are ready, hope you are too.
Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Dasarada Nandana Ram 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 Dasamuga Mardana Ram 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 Dasarada Nandana Ram 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 Dasamuga Mardana Ram 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 Pasupati Ranjana Ram 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 Paba Vimochana Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Ananda Rakshaga Ram 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 Abad Pandava Ram 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 Maidili Nandana Ram 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 Maruti Vandita Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Ram.
A loving word of hearty welcome from the heart is the sweetest of all things in our life. So here comes our friend Rajatalaga to welcome this virtual gathering.
There are times when simple dignity of movement can fulfill the function of volume of words. It's a pleasure to start this auspicious occasion by heartily welcoming everybody. I, Russell of Grade 7, give a hearty welcome to our Honorable Chairman Sir, Dramatic Director Saran Ma'am, and our beloved Principal Ma'am, parents, HMs, AHMs, teaching and non-teaching staff members, well-wishers and my dear friends. In this ongoing pandemic situation, each and everyone would be suffering with one or the other issues. Let's hope that this too shall pass. I heartfully bow to all the parents who are eventually guiding their children along with our teachers in an elegant way. I welcome everybody with special greeting and I wish the celebration brings smile on your face and cheer you up with excitement. May the excitement of today enthuse you. May its enchantment surround you and may the fellowship that we share create happy memories and smiling magical moments. May the magical moments be many and memorable one. Once again we welcome you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Trees sprinkle flowers to bless you.
Wind sings songs to praise you,
Sky showers rain to enrich you.
and our hearts rejoice to welcome you.
Let me invite our friend Lipika for the welcome song.
We gathered here to tell you
us in creativity.
And dance detaches our worries.
Dance makes us to feel our own life.
It stretches our mind and heart towards God.
Dance makes us to speak without words.
Its rhythmic, expressive, elegant and passionate make us more beautiful, calm and charming.
So today we are about to witness some classical dances. Let's see the divine performance by Cypriya and Deepika of grade 8.
Jam 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 taka jhanu, jam jam ta jhanu, jam jam ta jam ta jam. Jam 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 taka jhanu, jam jam ta jhanu, jam ta jam ta jam. Jam 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 taka jhanu, jam jam ta jhanu, jam ta jam ta jam. Jam 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 taka jhanu, jam jam ta jhanu, jam ta jam ta jam. Jam 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 taka jhanu, jam jam ta jhanu, jam ta jam ta jam. Jhanu ta devi taka jhanu ta jhanu, adi adi ta jhanu ta. Jhanu ta devi taka jhanu ta jhanu, adi adi ta jhanu ta. Jhanu ta devi taka jhanu ta jhanu, adi adi ta jhanu ta. Jhanu ta devi taka jhanu ta jhanu, adi adi ta jhanu ta. Jam 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 taka jhanu, jam jam ta jhanu, jam ta jam ta jam. Jhanu ta devi.
Divinely, it's really a feast to our eyes indeed. Aparna, can you tell me one important book in Tamil literature?
No guesses. Go ahead and give the answer by yourself.
It's Tirukkural. Tirukkural always deserves to be treated with utmost importance. It just stands as an entry point and as an identification for the whole Tamil literature. Not that other literatures are less valid, but this one book stands tall. There are also so many reasons why this book is always given a special attention. Most prominent of them all is that it is independent of any caste or creed.
Yet, the another important factor that lends to Tirukkural's popularity is its crispiness. Only 2 lines. It's easy to read, easy to interpret, easy to quote and easy to memorize.
Yes, so here comes our friends to recite Tirukkural out loudly with great pride in both Tamil and its equivalent in English.
என் தாய்மொழி தமிழ் என்பதனை விட அனைத்து மொழிகளுக்கும் தாய் என் தமிழ் என்பதனை கூற பெருமைப்படுகிறேன். திருக்குறள் ஒருமைக்கண் தான் கற்ற கல்வி ஒருவருக்கு எழுமையும் ஏமா புடைத்து.
Good morning to all. The man whose tour of learning
செய்வார் தொழில்.
Folly meets fearful ills with fearless heart. To fear, where cause of fear exists in wisdom's path.
சொல்லுக சொல்லை பிறதொற்றொல் அச்சொல்லை வெல்லுஞ்சொல் இன்மை அறிந்து.
Speak out your speech. When once 'tis by dispute that none can utter speech, then shall your speech refute.
பிறன் பழி கூறுவலுன் தன் பழியுள்ளும் திறன் தெரிந்து கூறப்படும்.
Who honors neighbors, since delights to devour. The story of his sins, filled out with care, the world will tell.
பொருள் எத்தன்மை தாயினும் அப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பது அறிவு.
Whatever thing of whatsoever kind it be, 'tis wisdom's path in each the waiting to see.
இன்ற பொழுதில் பெரிதுவக்கும் தன் மகனை சான்றோன் என கேட்ட தாய்.
When mother hears his name, fulfilled of wisdom's law, when greater joy she feels, then when had son she bore.
தேடில் விழுச்செல்வம் கல்வி ஒருவருக்கு மாடல்ல மற்றையவை.
Learning is the excellence of wealth that none destroy. To man, not else affords dearly of joy.
எண்ணிய எண்ணியாங்கு எய்துவ எண்ணியர் திண்ணியர் ராகப் பெறின்.
Whatever men think, even as they think, may men obtain, if those who think can steadfastness of will return.
வெள்ளத்தனைய மலநீட்டம் மாந்தட்டம் உள்ளத்தனையது உயர்வு.
With rising flood, the rising lotus flower of its stem anvils, the dignity of man is measured by their minds.
தெய்வத்தான் ஆகாதெனினும் முயற்சித்தன் மெய்வர்த்த கூலி தரும்.
The fate divine should make your labor vain. If with its labor, sure reward will gain. Thank you.
Madhavasai, you know, I tried to do experiment what a science teacher taught in class.
You mean hands-on science experiments? Wow, that sounds great. I really appreciate your curiosity. In fact, I'll learn students to interact with the steps of scientific method through representations, hands-on experiences, and repeated applications will firmly etch the foundational concept into their minds.
Well said, Madhavasai. Dear everyone, now we are going to witness our young scientists with their mind-blowing experiments.
Hi friends, I am Sanjay Kumar from grade 6. Today I am going to share one interesting activity and explain the science behind it. Generally, when we touch the bubble will pop. But when we put a bubble in a clean cotton fabric, the bubble won't pop. See the bubble bouncing and moving. The reason behind this is that your fingers might have some oil or dirt in it. So, when we touch the bubble, there will be a disturbance in the surface tension of the bubble. When we put a bubble in a clean cotton fabric, the bubble won't pop easily and the pressure will be evenly distributed in the cloth. So there will be no disturbance in the surface tension and you can see the bubble won't pop. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. I am on morning 6th B studying Velammal Matric Ponneri. I am going to do an activity about aluminum can. Friends, most of us love to have coke. And what do we do with that coke tin? Can we just throw it away? Let me show you a simple experiment using an empty coke tin. Take one coke tin and clean its paint with the help of sandpaper. Take a jar and fill it with water. And add some drain cleaner in it. Open the tin and place a stick across the tin to keep the tin open. Wait for 2 hours. After 2 hours, you can see the tin turned into a jelly substance. The reason is that drain cleaner is a waste which dissolves aluminium and releases hydrogen gas. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Daushik from 6th A. You want to know what I am going to do? Stay tuned till the end. For this, let me fill a glass bottle with some water. Make few balls crushing aluminium foil sheet. Now I am put these balls into the water. Now I am take a bulb some dry cleaner into it. Next, I am going to fix the balloon on the top of the bottle. Let the dry cleaner go down into the water. Let's see what reaction takes place on the balloon. The balloon starts to blow up. Carefully tie the mouth of the balloon using the thread. You can see it can fly highly because the hydrogen is less dense than the air, so it can fly high easily. Enjoy playing. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. I am on morning 6th week studying Velammal Matric Secondary School Ponneri. I am going to do an activity about bouncy egg. Hello everyone. Most of us eat eggs in different forms. Have you ever done an activity with an egg? Here we go. For this we need an egg, a cup of some vinegar. Put the egg inside the cup and fill it with vinegar. And wait for 24 hours. After 24 hours, you can see the egg will become bouncy. The science behind this is that acetic acid in vinegar dissolves the calcium carbonate of the egg shell, converting into calcium acetate and carbon dioxide. When vinegar is poured into the egg, it releases carbon dioxide in the form of bubbles. This carbon dioxide separates the egg shell from its content, so the outer layer is bouncy. Look, this egg has been soaked for 1 day, so you can see the egg will become bounce. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. Really, your performance pushed us to say wow.
Now, Aparna, can you tell me your favorite personality in English literature?
My favorite is J.K. Rowling. Is that going to be our next program?
Exactly. In order to bring the students closer to English literature and its universal appeal, our school puts into practice various activities to build up students' confidence in English with fun and to bring out their talents and skills. To prove this, our friends Purnisha and Neha Krishna from grade 8 are going to mesmerize you all with their performance, a fashion parade of literary pageants.
Watch this performance closely. They are going to be formidable and boost their confidence with their performance.
I'm rich. I'm very big. I've come here to scare you all. I'm the member of following school. I don't like noise. Shh. I was bored in the lockdown and I plan to visit your house tonight. And I'm going to cast a spell on you. And have some fun. I'm ready. Are you?
Hello everyone, I'm an American author, disability right advocate, political activist and lecturer. I was born in West Tucumbia. I lost my sight and hearing after a bout of illness at 19 months. I then communicated primarily using home signs until my age of 7. When I met my first teacher and lifelong companion, Annie Sullivan, who taught me language including reading and writing. After my education at both specialist and mainstream schools, I attended Radcliffe College of Harvard University and became the first deaf-blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. I worked for the American Foundation Blind from 1924 to 1968. During that time, I toured the United States and traveled to 39 countries around the globe. Can you guess me who I am? I'm Helen Keller.
Mother Sai, could you tell me what next?
Well, it's a display of artistic talent. Art and craft are excellent hobbies. We can express our creativity and enjoy the pleasure of expressing our inner thoughts and feelings. Our young Velamalian artists are now going to make this talent display even more fantastic with their excellent talents.
Hi friends, my name is Shekeshan, grade 8. Today topic, Lord Shiva, Lord Parvati. Materials, eye color, color pencil, sharpener, eraser, scale.
Hello, my name is Balamani of 7th B. I have done a pencil shading. This is my drawing.
Hi, I'm Sriram of Salbi. I have drawn Rani Lakshmi Bai using pencil, crayon, paint, brush and marker. This is my drawing. Passing knife from me, I am going to draw my art.
Now I'm going to do paper bracelet. Our paper bracelet is ready. Now I am going to do flapping bird. Now our bird is flapping. Thank you.
Sandhu, one thing always bothers me. Why are women always given the backseat? Why are they considered second to men when they have shown their excellence in almost all their fields and their contribution in political, civil and overall growth of a country?
Yes, you are right. Despite all these, even today, a major chunk of women are deprived of respect and are considered as a neglected segment of our society. This situation must be changed. Women should be given equality, liberty, and justice.
Here comes our friends standing up for the rights of girls and women through the street play.
Break the silence. Stop the violence. Make equality. Promote gender equality. We believe, we believe, we believe. Justice, liberty, equality.
Janana janana tanana tanana tom. Janana janana tanana tanana tom. Janana janana tanana tanana janana janana tanana tanana tom tom. Janana janana tanana tanana tom tom. Janana janana tanana tanana geeta dhumi ko takadhim nadr kita tom naach rahe gori taad dai dai tom tera tom geeta dhumi ko takadhim nadr kita tom naach rahe gori taad dai dai tom tera tom geeta dhumi ko takadhim nadr kita tom naach rahe gori taad dai dai tom tera tom geeta dhumi ko takadhim.
I am the evil eye. I will never set you free.
I am the evil dead. I am going to torment you. I am an oppressor. I will guide you forever.
Oh, come alive, in every mind and in every heart. We want justice, liberty and equality. Save our mothers, sisters and daughters of tomorrow.
Break the silence. Stop the violence. Make equality. Promote gender equality. We believe, we believe, we believe. Justice, liberty, equality. I am equality and I am here to vanquish your presence. I am justice and I am here to punish evil. Justice, liberty, equality. Friends, we are free. We are here to set our women free.
Remember. Our concept shall not only grant equality of women, but also empowers the state to adopt measures of positive discrimination in favor of women.
There are several laws in India that give the women the authority to fight against abuse, discrimination, violence, harassment, indignities, etc. Being aware of them is the first step to fight against any injustice. Women, do know your rights and fight for your rights.
Since ancient times, our country and its main river are personified and given women names like Bharat Mata, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Narmada, Kaveri and so on.
Women are with us in all walks of life. They are with us in the form of Vidya.
Education,
They are with us in the form of Lakshmi.
wealth,
They are with us in the form of Shanti.
peace,
They are with us as Puja, Aarti and Sada when we worship. From dawn to dusk, we are working hard for you.
that is from Usha to Sandhya, we are striving hard for Annapurna.
When we are lonely, we want Snega.
Friendship,
When we are in the battlefield, we want Jaya.
victory,
When we are golden, we want Karuna.
sympathy,
When we commit a mistake, we want Shama.
forgiveness.
Women are the best throughout our life.
Break the silence. Stop the violence. Make equality. Promote gender equality. We believe, we believe, we believe. Justice, liberty, equality.
Are we in our society? Given equal importance to men? Are we in our family? Giving due respect? Come on, everybody.
It is time to break the silence. It is time to think and act. Thank you.
Well then, my dear friends, you really amazed us. Madhupriya, don't you long to school? I'm eagerly waiting for regular schoolings. The fun we have, the excitement we have in classes, and the activities we do, and the interactive classes. I'm missing them a lot.
Well, I too miss them. but the mandatory shutdowns shuttered the schools and pushed most of the education world into an emergency remote learning situation. Other schools are turning into video conferencing tools, online learning softwares, and other digital solutions to keep our education ongoing. And even our school has changed into the online mode of education just in the right time. I just have no idea how much we would have lost if our school didn't give us these online classes.
So that is what 7th grader Viveka is going to explain us through a presentation on post and pre-pandemic education system.
Good day to everyone. This is Viveka from 7C. I am here for a multimedia presentation on the topic pre and post pandemic education. You know why school life are the golden period of our life? Yes, school life are the wonderful period of our life. Apart from getting education, students learn a lot of things from school environment, including patience, sincerity, loyalty, friendship, discipline, etc. This pandemic has turned our life upside down. The entire world came to stand still. The skills were bare of aeroplane. There were no vehicles on the roads. Streets were deserted. Theatres have no audience, but education has no lockdown. But there is a dramatic change in the field of education. But online classes came to our rescue them. Our teachers quickly shifted to online medium of learning. Let me discuss with the both sides. Let's discuss about the positives, which many firstly, online method of teaching is efficient and effective. Efficiency. Online learning has number of tools such as videos, PDF, PPTs, podcasts, and teacher can use all these things as a part of their lesson plan. By extending the lesson plans beyond the traditional textbooks to include online resources, teachers are able to become more effective educators. Accessibility of time and place. Another advantage of online education is that it allows students to attend class from any location of their choice. It allows schools to reach out to be more extensive network of students instead of being restricted by geographical boundaries. Affordability. Online education is far more affordable as compared to physical education. Additionally, all the courses and study materials are available online, thus creating paperless learning environment, which is more affordable while also being beneficial to the environment. Improved student attendance. Since online classes can be taken from home or location of choice, there are fewer chances of students missing out in lessons. Suits a variety of learning styles. Every student has a different learning journey and different learning style. Some students are visual learners, but some prefer audios for learning. So, online teaching suits this kind of learners. Online education also has its own disadvantages. Inability to focus on screens. For many students, one of the biggest challenges of online learning is to struggle between the focusing of screens for longer period of time. With online, there is also a greater chance for students to be easily distracted by social media or other sites. Technical issues. While internet penetration had grown in leaps and bounds over the past few years, in smaller cities and towns, a constant connection with decent speed in problem. Sense of isolation. However, in an online class, there are minor physical interaction between students and teachers. This often results in sense of isolation for students. Manage screen time. Many parents are concerned about the students of having health hazards because of spending so many hours staring at screen. This increase in screen time is one of the biggest disadvantages of online learning. Sometimes students also develop bad posture and other physical problems due to staying hunched in front of screen. Online mode of education has its own pros and cons, but right now it is the only solution for all the problems we face today. I hope you have understood my points. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Sindhu, I just feel like relaxing after a real battle of words.
Don't worry, just sit back to relax. If few words make you to think, music will make you to feel. A song will make you to feel a thought. It's time to revive the music buds inside us. It's time for music therapy. We have here our amazing budding singers.
Mother side, shall I test your knowledge on social science?
Why not? Go ahead.
Tell me, how many countries are there in African continent?
No idea.
Which is the capital of Kenya?
Is it Cairo?
No, you're wrong. It's Nairobi. Don't worry, you will know all about the continent after this show.
Come on, Ritika and Janani, the screen is all yours.
Hi Ritika, how are you? I'm fine. What about you? Fine. What's new? I was just reading about the dark continent. Dark continent is Africa? Exactly. Africa is called the dark continent because its interior is largely unknown. It is also called the mother continent because it is the oldest inhabitable continent on Earth. What did you know about this continent? It is largely known for Mount Kilimanjaro, Victoria waterfalls, River Nile, and game reserves. It is also known for Egyptian pyramids, Sahara Desert, and etc.
Well, let me explain now what I know in an interesting way. Now let us explain what stick figures. Morocco, Western Sahara, Mauritania, Mali, Nigeria, Chad, Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, Algeria, Libya, Egypt, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Angola, Cameroon, Gabon, Congo, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, South Africa, and Mozambique.
Very interesting. Now let me explain its map. Algeria, Libya, Egypt. Morocco, Western Sahara. Mauritania, Mali, Nigeria, Chad, Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia. Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Angola. Cameroon, Gabon, Congo. Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana. At last, Namibia, South Africa, Mozambique, and Madagascar Island. Thank you.
चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्य सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः.
Hey Lipika, what happened to you? Why are you suddenly reciting slokas? Are you planning to invoke the presence of any deity?
Come on, chanting also helps in releasing beneficial endorphins, which act as a pain reliever in the body and boost the natural metabolic process of the body. Chanting slokas every day lowers blood pressure, normalizes heartbeat rate, adrenaline levels, brainwave pattern, and even reduces high cholesterol levels in addition to removing all the obstacles that one will encounter during his or her career or education.
Well said Lipika. Our friends Kalyana Krishnan and Aditya are here to chant slokas.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ekadandam Vinayakam, Vignaharam Bhajagajananam, Ekadandam Umasudam, Vignaharam Bhajagajananam, Mushigavahanagajananam, Modahasta Gajananam, Chavarakarna Gajananam, Vilamida Sutra Gajananam, Vamana Rupa Gajananam. Om Shiva Bharat Bhara Shiva Omkara Shiva Tava Saranam Namami Shankara Bhajami Shankara Uma Maheshwara Tava Saranam Gauri Shankara Sambho Shankara Samba Sada Shiva Tava Saranam Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhaje Achyutam Keshavam Satyabhamaadavam Madhavam Sridharam Radhika Radhikam Indira Mandiram Ketara Sundaram Devaki Nandanam Nandanam Sandade Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhaje Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhaje.
That was lovely, my dear friends. You deserve a good round of applause. Sindhu, do you love math?
Not at all. I dread math. I find it difficult with lot of problems. That is a real problem too.
Is it? But I love math. You too will love it if you do know certain tricks. Tricky math arouses interest in young people. They are fun to perform and help students like us to practice and learn various math skills. Tricks are also an excellent way to trigger our interest in math.
So, our friends Vignesh and Naveen Prasad are going to amaze you all by solving problematic problems with few tricks. Watch it.
Now I am going to explain the topic 3 cross 3 magic square. Magic square is nothing but when we add row wise, column wise or diagonal wise, we should get the answer as 15. Now I will fill the empty boxes. 1, 9, 7, 3. When we add row wise or column wise or diagonal wise, we should get the answer as 15. For example, 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 plus 6 is 15. 6 plus 7 is 13, 13 plus 2 is 15. 8 plus 5 is 13, 13 plus 2 is 15. How did I get the answer? Now I will explain it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we are going to write the numbers in cross direction. 1 goes up, 9, 3, 7. This is 3 cross 3 magic square.
Good morning everyone. I am in result of 6th IIT going to show the math trick. Trick 1. Ending of 5 in square number. Usually while we doing the square numbers of bigger number such as 25, 35 and 95, we will take 2 or 3 minutes. But within a second I can say these 3 numbers square. 25 square is equal to 6, 2, 5. 625 and 35 square is equal to 1, 2, 2, 5. 1225 and 95 square is equal to 9025. 9025. How is it possible? How I can say these squares within a second? Now I am going to explain the trick. I am going to explain this trick with 95 square. In this first step we have to take only the 5 square. 5 square is equal equal to 25. Next we have to see the before number. Before number is 9. In this we need to check 9's after number. 9's after number is 10. We need to multiply these two. We will get 90. We need to put this 90 before this 25. We will get 9025. With this trick I said this and this. But this trick is only applicable for 2-digit number ending with 5.
Now I am going to explain about the topic 4 into 4 magic square. First we have to draw the number box like this and we have to cross the numbers. And we have to write the cross numbers in reverse direction like this. 13, 10, 7 and 4. 16, 11, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, 14, 15, 8 and 12. When we add the numbers in any side, we will get the answer as 34. For example, 16 plus 5 equal to 21, 21 plus 9 equal to 30, 30 plus 4 equal to 34, 2 plus 11 equal to 13, 13 plus 7 equal to 20, 20 plus 14 equal to 34. Thank you.
Adding 5 numbers. In this trick, I am going to add 5 numbers. It can be any digit. In this, first, second and fourth is your choice and third and fifth is my choice. Within a second, I can say the total. First, with the first number, I can say the total. In this first number, you want to say 612. 612. Now I am going to say the total. Total is 2610. Now we can check if my answer is right or wrong. Second number you want to say 232. 232. Third number is my choice. Fourth number you want to say 443. Fifth number is my choice. Now we can check if my answer is right or wrong. This is 20. This is 21. And this is 26. Yes, my answer is correct. How I said this within a second. We can check the trick. In this trick, before going to the trick, I am going to say how I choose the third and fifth number. With the help of second number, we are going to choose the third number, and with the help of fourth number, we are going to find the fifth number. First of all, with the second number, I am going to find the third number. In this, we need to check by adding which number to each digit, we will get 9. By adding 7 to 2, we will get 9. And adding 6 to 3, we will get 9. And adding again 7 to 2, we will get 9. With this trick, I said this one. Now we can check how I said the answer with first number. First, I am writing the first number. 612. In this, we need to subtract 2. So, I am subtracting 2. We will get 610. In this, we need to add 2000. But here one condition is there. If the digit is 3 digit, we need to add 2000. If the digit is 4 digit, we need to add 20,000. According to the digit, the zero will increase. So it is a 3-digit number. So I am adding 2000. We will get 2610. With this trick I said this one. Thank you.
I am going to explain the new topic about addition of 10 consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers is nothing but continuous numbers. First I am going to take the number 50. And I will write the 10 consecutive numbers from 50. And I have written the 10 consecutive numbers from 50. Now by using the normal addition, we will take 2 to 3 minutes to find the answer. By using this trick, I will find the answer within a second. The answer is 545. How did I get the answer? Now I am going to explain that. I will take the fifth number from 50. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 54. I will write the number 54. And I will write the number 5 beside the number 54. By using this trick, we can find 3-digit and 4-digit number also. Now I am going to work out the sum.
Work out the number 421.
Now I will write the number. And I will write the 10 consecutive numbers of 421. The 10 consecutive numbers from 421. Now I will take the fifth number from 421. 421, 422, 423, 424, 425. The fifth number of 421 is 425. Now I will write the number. And I will write the number 5 beside the number 425. Now we will get the answer. The addition of 10 consecutive numbers of 421 is 4255.
Madhupriya, do you know why people throw coins in holy water? Well, I think people throw coins to bring good luck and prosperity.
Not at all. Those days, coins are made in copper and throwing them in water will purify the water. This is the science behind this reaction. To know more about these reactions, here is our friend Matilda, ready with some science myths and its logical reasoning.
Good morning everyone. A warm welcome to Science Legacy. It's great to see you all here. Thank you for your virtual presence. My name is Matilda from grade 8. Today we are here to know about science myths. Most of us do practice in our day-to-day lives. But have you ever thought of the science behind them? Traditions were mainly considered as superstitions, but with the advent of science, it is becoming evident that the traditions are based on some scientific reason. Let us now see the science behind a few practices that we follow since ages. Myth 1. Ear piercing. Have you ever wondered why we all pierce our ears? Piercing the ears has great importance in Indian ethos. Indian physicians and philosophers believe that piercing the ears helps in the development of intellect, power of thinking, and decision-making faculties. Ear piercing also helps in speech testing for talkative children. It helps to reduce impertinent behavior and the ear channels become free from disorders. This idea also appeals to the Western world as well. That's why they are getting their ear pierced to wear fancy earrings as a mark of fashion. Myth 2. Sit on floor. Do you know why we sit on floor while eating? This tradition is not just about sitting on floor and eating. It is regarding sitting at the Sukhasana position and then eating. Sukhasana is the position we normally use for yogasanas. When you sit on the floor, you usually sit cross-legged. This instantly brings a sense of calmness and help in digestion. It is believed that it automatically triggers the signals to your brain to prepare the stomach for digestion. Myth 3. Wearing bangles. We young girls love to wear bangles. I love wearing bangles and found the reason behind it very interesting. Let me share it with you. Normally, the wrist portion is in constant activation on any human. Also, the pulse beat in this portion is mostly checked for all sorts of ailments. The bangles used by women are normally in the wrist part of one's hand, and its constant friction increases the blood circulation level. Furthermore, the electricity passing out through outer skin is again reverted to one's own body because of the ring-shaped bangles, which has no ends to pass the energy outside but to send it back to the body. Myth 4. Touching feet. What is scientific explanation of touching feet? Usually, the person whose feet you are touching is either old or peers when they accept your respect which came from your reduced ego and is called your Shraddha. Their hearts emit positive thoughts and energy which is called their Karuna, which reaches you through their hands and toes. In essence, the completed circuit enables flow of energy and increases cosmic energy, switching on a quick connect between two minds and hearts. The nerves that start from our brain spread across all your body. These nerves or wires end in the fingertips of your hand and feet when you join the fingertips of your hand to those of the opposite feet. A circuit is immediately formed and the energies of two bodies are connected. Your fingers and palms become the receptor of energy and the feet of other person become the giver of energy. Myth 5. Joining palms for wishing. Joining both palms together to greet also has its own benefits. In Hindu culture, people greet each other by joining their palms termed as Namaskar. The general reason behind this tradition is that greeting by joining both palms means respect. However, scientifically speaking, joining both hands ensures joining the tips of all fingers together, which are denoted to the pressure of points, eyes, ears and mind. Pressing them together is said to activate the pressure of points, which helps us remember the person for a long time and no germs since we don't make any physical contact. Myth 6. Applying kumkum. Applying tilak, kumkum, tick on the forehead. On the forehead, between two eyebrows, is a spot that is considered as a major nerve point in the human body since ancient times. The tilak is believed to prevent the loss of energy, and the red kumkum between two eyebrows is said to retain energy in the human body and control the various levels of concentration. While applying kumkum, the points on the mid-brow region and Agnya chakra are automatically pressed. This also facilitates the blood supply to the face muscles. Myth 7. Ringing bells in temples. Why do temples have bells? People who are visiting the temple should and will ring the bell before entering to the inner sanctum where the main idol is placed. According to the Agama Shastra, the bell is used to give sound for keeping evil forces away, and the ring of the bell is pleasant to God. The scientific reason behind bells is that rings clears our mind and helps us stay sharp and keep our full concentration on devotional purpose. These bells are made in such a way that when they produce a sound, it creates unity left and right parts of our brains. The moment we ring the bell, it produces a sharp and enduring sound which lasts for a minimum of 7 seconds in echo mode. The duration of echo is good enough to activate all the 7 healing centers in our body. This results in emptying our brain from all negative thoughts. Myth 8. Spicy starters and sweet desserts. Do you know why we start with spice and end with sweet? Our ancestors have stressed on the fact that our meal should be started off something spicy and sweet desserts should be taken towards the end. The significance of this eating practice is that while spicy things activate the digestive juices, acids, and ensure that the digestive process goes on smoothly and efficiently, sweets or carbohydrates pulls down the digestive process. Hence, sweets were always recommended to be taken as the last item. Hope you found this explanation of scientific reasons behind our day-to-day action interesting. Thank you all.
Viveka, it's election round the corner. And everywhere we hear of freebies listed by all the parties by the manifestos. Does they comprise of a good governance?
Freebies and subsidies, the promises to people by the political parties, if they are voted to power, is now a common feature during elections in India. These politicians promise you heaven before election or give you hell after. But are they good or bad? Are such promises against the principles of democracy? What would be the effect on economy if such promised freebies are given to the people? All these questions are answered in our debating program. Let's get ready for the verbal battle, a healthy argument between our friends.
stepping into this debate session, let us discuss some things in general that is relatable with this debate topic. First thing is, there is a saying in English, right? If you don't like politics, politics will not like you. Or in other terms, if you don't do politics, politics will do you. It clearly says that even if you don't like politics, definitely politics will affect you in a positive way or a negative way. Those ways depends on the way you react to the situation, right? Next thing is, let me narrate my own incident of my childhood. First thing is, 2 decades back, when I was a child, my grandparents' house were crowded with our neighborhood. Because at that point of time, our grandmother's house had only one television, and that was the only television in my whole neighborhood. But what about the situation now? In March 2021, you can see each and every household in Tamil Nadu, whether it is urban or rural or whether it is a rich household or poor household, it doesn't matter. Each and every household has a television. So the reason is really simple. It is only one word, and that one word is nothing but Kalinga TV. Right? It was a game changer. And let me denote one more instance to you. Right now, each and every 11th and 12th grade government school student in Tamil Nadu has a laptop with him or her. The reason is Amma laptop. Right? It has given technology and as well as education to the higher secondary students of Tamil Nadu. I have always wondered whether these freebies are really good or bad, or is it really going to empower the people of Indian nation? So, in order to find out, we are going to have a debate on the topic whether freebies are really fair electoral exercises. So, let's begin the topic with, here we have Sidhushri and Aparna, who are supporting the distribution of freebies. On the other hand, we have Mr. Madhav side and Ms. Madhupriya, who are against the distribution of freebies. And now, Sindhushri, it is your turn.
Respected jury, my worthy opponents and my dear audience. This is Sindhushri of grade 8 and our topic for today's debate is freebies are fair or just electoral exercise. And I stand for the motion. Ever since the word socialist got added to the preamble of our constitution, or perhaps much before that, political parties in their manifestos have continued to promise freebies to the people. This has become so very common that we have now taken these freebies and subsidies for granted. Freebies are necessary evil like oxygen in water. They bring in better economic equality among the citizens. For example, the government subsidized railway tickets for senior citizens because they do not have the purchasing power of a 30-year-old, but they are able to travel as well as the 30-year-old, encouraging farmers to use modern equipments so that they are able to plow more land and produce more food which is necessary. But they may not have the means for it. Do you expect a farmer who owns 2 acres of land to afford a tractor with all necessary attachments all by himself? To counter this inequality, the government subsidized freebies. Free or subsidized goods and services range from Amma's canteen in Tamil Nadu to Nitish Kumar's bicycle in Bihar to items such as mixie grinders, buffaloes, cell phones, laptops, etc. At the time of election, this list gets bigger. Freebies are good for economy. They bring more money available for the poor, hence boost goods and services produced in the economy. This is likely to have a positive impact on the economy. So, I conclude my presentation strongly quoting that freebies are fair and it is good for economy. Thank you.
Yes, Madhav sir, it's your turn now.
Respected judge, my worthy opponent and my dear audience. This is Madhav sir wishing everyone a very good afternoon. The topic for today's debate is freebies. Is it fair and just a electoral exercise? I stand against the motion. With elections around the corner, freebies have occupied a prominent place in the election manifesto, and the focus on good governance has taken a backseat. My friend has already pointed out that they are inequitable. Election perks on generating public debt and long-term economic and political consequences which are ultimately going to be grave. Perennially, in these elections and politics of development have been missed in short-term programs, lack of mission, flimsy execution, and fragile assessments. This freebies exercise has caused a huge loss to the state exchequer and made people lazy in the past. Besides, freebies exercise has caused is a short-term illusion of prosperity. Despite 7 decades of our conversation, is still struggling to ensure basic infrastructure needs like health sanitation, education, address vintage problems like agrarian crisis, mammoth unemployment, and deep-rooted corruption and inefficiency. I would like to conclude stating that a lot of freebies comes under the guard of free social welfare schemes. These populist policies were not only of the structural foundation of the economy, but also grossly myopic in the society. This deep-seated socio-economic issues in India. If distributing freebies is erroneous, then getting freebies is also erroneous. So common man has to be changed first. Thank you.
Yes, Aparna, it is your turn now.
A pleasant good afternoon to all. This is Aparna of grade 8. The topic of our debate is freebies is fair and just electoral exercise, and I stand for the motion. First, let me tell you why freebies is good. As we are paying tax, this is our money and this is return to the money we are paying for. Distribution of freebies in any form is not prohibited by any law enforcement in India. The courts have already held that handing out of freebies is a corrupt practice. In fact, since the goal of our constitutional makers to build a welfare state, it is the responsibility of the political parties to further that cause. General political parties, especially the national parties, announces the election manifesto before the election commission releases the dates of election. The election commission guidelines is kicked only after the dates have been announced. And in this instance, the election commission has no authority to monitor the promises made in the election manifesto. When these promises made in the election manifesto by political parties, the intention is not for these promises to be act as bites or as mean of exercising undue influences on voters. It's just saying that highlighting to the people how if brought to the power, the party will serve its voters. Thus, framing of manifesto is a good thing in political parties and must not be interfered with. At first, 1954 to 1963, K. Kamaraj, the former chief minister of the state, introduced the concept of free education and free food for the school students so that the children can come to school and also fulfill their daily needs. What a divine free public service by the state. Besides, politicals firmly believe that works of farmers can be controlled by freebies. Free electricity, free water, farmer wages, seed subsidies, minimum support prices, etc. A scheme launched by the government in 1991 in which anyone could anonymously give their newborn babies to the state. The state would take care of the baby. Even the state has right them for adoption. A scheme launched for the children of downtrodden whose family income is less than Rs 1 lakh to get free education. So I strongly conclude my presentation, agree that freebies is good. Thank you.
Yes, Madhupriya, it's your turn now.
Respected jury, my worthy opponents, and my dearest audience. The topic for our today's debate is that the freebies is fair or just an electoral exercise. Well, I stand against the motion and have come across to put my views saying that the freebies will definitely lead to a fiscal disaster. Well, in my opinion, the freebies that are obviously announced and provided by the state government will definitely inflict a heavy damage by abetting to corruption and by having a damage and erosion in our government ethics. It is also undermining and judging the equity and fairness of our people, which is just not fair at all. It is also having a debilitating effect in the financial health of our state. Now, as regards to the Government of India's standard finances, it clearly lays down that no authority shall exercise its power of sanctioning the expenditure to pass an order directly or indirectly. Expenditure from public money should not be incurred for the benefit of a particular person or a section of a people unless a claim for the amount could be enforced in a court of law. The reckless spending of the taxpayers' money on the freebies that are announced by the state government is neither a recognized policy or custom, nor it is sanctioned in a court of law. It is also bribing our own voters to use public money solely for gaining advantage in their electoral politics. Coming to the second point, the manner of giving freebies is also a serious affront in judging and undermining the fairness and equity of our people. For example, the AAP government providing free bus ride to every woman is inequitable. There are lakhs of women who fall in high income bracket and hence they can even afford to pay their own bus fees. Yet, giving free bus ride to every woman is inequitable. You just imagine the plight of a poor person who has to pay his own bus fees just because he is a male, while even as a high income earning women don't have to pay her own bus fees at all. So I strongly conclude my points saying that the freebies are just not fair at all and there is always an urgent need to put an end to this freebies culture.
Now it's time for question hour.
Why are freebies needed in the first place?
As I told you, freebies and subsidies are essential evils like oxygen and water. They bring a better economy, railway tickets for senior citizens, and to encourage farmers to get modern equipment. This is likely to bring up positive impacts on economy. Now my question to Mother Sahib is, don't you think freebies can resolve agrarian crisis?
There is no chance that freebies can resolve agrarian crisis. Unless the agriculture reforms are made by the government, agrarian crisis will continue. The freebies alone can't prevent farmer suicide and agriculture distress.
Sindhushi and Aparna have told that freebies are like oxygen and water supply. Yes, that statement is really important these days because without freebie, right now many of the poorer sections of the society can't lead their lives. Right? Starting from free rice distribution in public distribution systems, which is also called as a ration shop, to agricultural subsidies in the field of agriculture. Right? But according to Madhupriya and Madhusai, this freebie culture has created a huge financial distress in our economy. Yes, even that is true. Right? These freebies are really not going to improve our health, education and infrastructure facilities in the long run. Yeah, this is their statement and to be frank, it is true. Right? But after analyzing all these statements made by them, I have come to a conclusion that freebies are just an fair electoral practice. Okay, the reason behind me saying this is really simple. Right? These freebie culture are constitutionally valid because Article 38 of our Indian Constitution clearly states that, right, for a nation to become a welfare state, that is India, to become a welfare state, right, government can promote certain measures to improve the economic situation of the people, which means freebies can be distributed to the people. It is not unconstitutional. But the thing is, distributing the freebies must be very efficient, which means it must have a targeted approach, right? Only those who deserve the freebies the most, for example, whether it is TV or washing machine or education or food or whatever the basic facility that is, doesn't matter, it must reach the targeted beneficiary. Only when those freebies reach the targeted beneficiaries, right, freebies will be really effective in solving the economic crisis and as well as improving the social and economic condition of each and every Indian. And this is my verdict. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. It was a beautiful addition to our program. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. With these words of James Allen, here is my friend Kritika to thank every soul for making this virtual model class presentation a grand success.
Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the other virtues. With this wonderful note, this is Kirtika of Grade 7, deem it a privilege to thank one and all for their contribution towards the success of today's event. We thank to God Almighty for keeping us safe and healthy in spite of the deadly virus disrupting all human activities. I place on record my sincere thanks to our Honorable Chairman Sir, Dynamic Director Sir and Ma'am, and our beloved Principal Ma'am for guiding us and giving us all kinds of support for virtual learning. Thank you Sir and Madam. With deep sense of appreciation, let's recall the efforts of our loving teachers. Dear teachers,
the efforts you put, the pain you underwent to impart knowledge and skills during this pandemic can never be forgotten. Your hard work did bear much fruit today. Thank you, teachers. Our sincere gratitude goes to all our parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support and encouragement. Without your support, we children wouldn't have been able to achieve excellence. Thank you for all your support. I would like to thank my friends who have made this event, though virtual, joyful with your impressive performance. I hope everyone enjoyed every event. Thank you, friends. I once again thank each one of you for all your support. The skill day will certainly be memorable in our heart since it was done in a very unusual way. Thanks everyone for watching the entire show. Thank you, thank you, thank you one and all.
Challenges are ahead,
Nourishes are behind,
tending to create a beautiful.
where buds bloom, giving out a sweet fragrance wide and far.
Our school is marching towards an extra mile in the momentous task of molding minds.
The temple of knowledge is in the mission of nourishing every child through holistic quality education.
As we stand in the threshold of this academic year, it is time to unfold our horizons and rejoice in the simple pleasures that are life bestowed with.
Thank you everyone for watching us. We believe we were a great feast to your eyes and a treat to your ears.